Hi everyone, it's Thomas here from the Manifestation Coaches. So today I would like to discuss awakening. What is it? What is this term that people are throwing around? What does it mean? What does it mean to them? And I would say, to simply define an awakening, it just means a change of perspective or a different truth. So we might have grown up, everyone has grown up in various different ways. We might have grown up believing something is set and something is defined and something is definite, only to go through a process of rediscovering how the world works and how ourselves work. So an awakening is showing a different perspective, a different way to see the world, a different way to see ourselves. And it can be very different for different people, and even the process of that happening can be very different. Different people will be at different levels with it. Now, as a term, it's very broad. It is very vague, really, You might see a lot of people out there putting out various different things around it. And I would say for myself, there is two very different, two different levels that correspond with each other. That definitely, triggered my own awakening, which might be very different to other people's. So number one is an extrospective awakening. And that's where we see things outside of ourselves that might be very different than what we taught growing up. You might see it in a different way, and that opens up a new truth to us. And then there's introspective awakening or introspective awareness, where we see a lot of things within ourselves that, we realize that different things have affected us in a certain way, and they might trigger us. And what we're really trying to do there is get back to our true selves. As we grow up, we're given certain truths outside of ourselves that tell us that we're a certain way. It's just a case of introspective, awakening is like breaking down those barriers, finding the triggers that are kind of negative and overcoming them, and overcoming past traumas and things like that. So I will be talking more about what the difference is between extrospective and introspective from my own perspective, from my own experience in our group, which is called The Passionate Soul. And that's where I'll tell you how it has come about for me and really go into detail of both types, like the different ways it can happen and different ways it happened for me, and has really opened up my world to a new type of truth, a new way of being, a new way of seeing things, a really fresh way of seeing things that has completely changed my life. And what triggered that in the first place? So I would say that my triggers came very early in life. So when I was a kid and then when I was growing up, but they were like bum, 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 kind of like one after the other. But it took me time to process it. And it took me time to realize that, something isn't right here, and to really question that. So I'll talk more about that in the group because a lot of the stuff is very personal and I'd rather put it there. And I really want to share it with you guys. So please get onto The Passionate Soul on Facebook and see what I have to say around that, because a lot of it might relate to you, some of it might not, but some of it might also change your perspective on your own awakening experience, or even bring it further along, which can really help your life in many different ways, or open a discussion with it even. You might be able to change, tell me something that I don't know already and change my perspective on it. And it could be really interesting and really kind of eye-opening that exchange. So I really look forward to that. So again, I will post up 2 different videos on extrospective and introspective awakening. And please, you're more than welcome to join. It's free to join. And let's see where it goes. So I look forward to seeing you guys there and opening your mind to a new perspective, which is awesome. Okay, thank you for joining me, and talk to you very soon. Bye.